first write yung ating thesis structure. Kung anong type ng research aligning study natin. And from there, kailangan ma-make sure ninyo na yan yung structure niya. So meaning, okay, kung saan magfo-fall dyan na type of research, kailangan each of that from the preliminaries, ito yung preliminaries natin, okay, so this one from title page up to the list of abbreviations, and also yung chapter 1 to 3. So meaning kailangan may laman sila. Ito is the structure wherein yan ang needed natin na makita, okay, dun sa inyong manuscript. Naintindihan? So in your research proposal, you just need to submit hanggang chapter 3, okay? Yung bibliography niya and appendices. Nakuha niyo, class? Hello? Naintindihan ba?
Yes po.
Any questions or clarifications? So look for Appendix H. Okay, so yan ay Appendix H to 3. So tingnan niyo kung saan magfo-fall na types of research, yung mga na-approve na topics sa inyo. Okay? So yung mga wala pang topic, so you need to double time. Kasi of course, sobrang tagal na nung ating time, okay, for you to have your topic proposals. Okay? So we are na in writing your manuscript. Okay? So after nyan, for example, na ilagay nyo na yung structure nung inyong study, okay? Kung saan siya align na types of research. You need naman to look for Appendix K. So, titingnan niyo yung Appendix K. Tatandaan hanggang chapter 1 to 3 lang, bibliography, and appendices yung inyong gagawin for research proposal. Yan yung i-represent niyo sa panel. Nakuha niyo ba, class? Okay. So, here, okay, yung Appendix K natin, yan naman, class, yung inyong yan yung inyong writing format. So, ipapalaw mo yung writing format, babasahin nyo siya so that you will be able to make sure na meron kayong guide habang nagsusulat ng inyong manuscript. Naintindihan? Kasi kailangan your research study is something na, okay, follows yung ating writing guidelines from the approved research guidelines natin. Diba? So, yan naman, uploaded na siya on your Google Classroom. Understood? Hello, naintindihan nyo ga, class?
Yes po.
Ang una nga natin gagawin, kung naintindihan ninyo, Albert Vincent.
Ma'am, sino po? Ano po, ma'am, sa una po natin gagawin po is pagsulat po nung sa manuscript po.
Ano?
Ma'am, first things po ay we're gonna write our manuscript po.
Eh, paano nga kayo magsusulat?
Ma'am, first po is for for our study po.
Anong gagawin? Anong gagawin?
We're gonna write our manuscript po, about in our research study po.
Oh, eh paano nga natin siya i-write? Anong need nating i-follow? How about you, Diana Fe?
Titingnan muna po kung saan naka-align po yung topic. Then, yun po yung susunding guide.
O, saan kukunin yun?
Yung pinakita niyo po kanina, kunyari po, experimental or design and development po.
Okay, good. Nakuha nyo? Dun muna. Diba? Kasi yung structure na yun yung lalam na natin. Nakuha nyo ga, class? Hello? Ay, ang gagawin nga natin ay mag-write ng manuscript. Ay, anong una ninyong gagawin for you to do the writing? Diba? So, syempre, aalamin nyo muna anong structure ang gagamitin natin. Diba? And then from there, makikita ninyo yung pala yung need natin lagyan ng informations. Nakuha nyo? Class? Hello? Naintindihan ba? Okay.
Yes.
And then after that, okay, so alam nyo na, nailagay nyo na, for example, kung madali sa inyo ang Google Docs. Okay, so para at least each of your group, kita kung ano yung ginagawa ninyo. Kasi most importantly, when you do the writing, okay, dapat alam ninyo kung ano yung meron sa study ninyo. You know what you have written here in chapter 1, 2, 3. Kasi yan tinatanong during oral presentations. Diba? Hindi pwedeng isa lang yung na-make during your oral defense. Kasi tatanungin kayo, alam nyo ba yung study ninyo? Kasi of course, your group, okay, propose the topic. So dapat each of you knows what is all about on your study. Kung bakit kayo nag-come up on that study. Okay? So next naman, okay, so you are able to write the structure. Ang sunod naman, ifa-follow natin itong Appendix K. Yung writing format ninyo of your research proposal. Ibig sabihin, kailangan masunod natin itong guidelines na ito when you are on writing na. Okay? So, kaya kailangan you read this approved research guidelines, Appendix H, and Appendix K. Nakuha? Class? Hello? Is it clear? Naintindihan ka, class?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay. So, Andre, alam mo na.
Ma'am, yes po. Thank you po.
Okay. So, next, ang gagamitin nyo naman is short bond paper or yung standard size natin, 8.5 by 11. So, mag-start kayo na plain yon. Okay? Wala yung ating header ng Bat State U at wala yung leading innovations or yung footer sa baba. Just a plain white paper, 8.5 by 11 yung gagamitin ninyo. And from that, take note na 1 by 1 inch margin on all side. Tapos, dun sa context, okay, meaning yung ilalaman ninyo, ang kanyang spacing ay double space. Nakuha? Tapos, ang gagamitin ninyo dyan ay Times New Roman 12 or Arial 11. So, it should be consistent na kung ang ginamit ko sa preliminaries, kung ang ginamit ko, for example, sa chapter 1, okay, ay Times New Roman, it should be consistent na all throughout yun yung gagamitin ninyong font size and font number. Okay, hindi pwedeng sa chapter 1 ay Times New Roman and then sa chapter 2 ay Arial. Okay, so take note of that. Then, yung page header naman. So, itong si page header, okay, so yan, nilalagay natin siya, okay, yung chapter number and title, okay, nilalagay natin siya, okay, after dun sa nakalagay ng chapter number at chapter name. Halimbawa, yung page 6, doon nakalagay, nakacenter yung chapter 1 at kung anumang header siya, kung yan ay introduction or problem in background, kasi di ba it depends kung ano yung inyong title, okay, or name on that chapter depending on your types of research. Si page header nilalagay natin after, okay, dun sa mga page na merong chapter number and name. Nakuha ninyo? Ilalagay nyo dun sa taas yung inyong title of your study and then yun ay sa left side, Tapos sa baba nun ay yung inyong surnames, okay? Naka-alphabetical yon, surnames and yung inyong initials ng inyong middle name and first name. Okay? Tapos sa left side, okay, yun ay sa left side. Sa right side, ang nilalagay natin doon, class, ay yung inyong chapter, okay, number and its title. Nakukuha ninyo at saka yung page number niya. Okay? So, yon, naka-italicize yon at ang font niya is either 11 or Arial. Okay? So, kailangan lang ma-maintain natin, pag naglagay ka ng page header mo, ma-maintain mo yung 1 by 1 inch margin on all sides. Pwede ninyong itaas naman, wag lang sobrang sagat on the upper part. Nakuha? Pwede ninyo namang isagad doon yung laman ng header mo. Okay? Wag lang sobrang sagad na doon sa pinaka-above ng inyong paper. Okay? So, tapos, dun sa section and content, so we need to follow the guidelines. So, you need to read, okay, itong preliminaries. Okay? So, ang ibang ginagawa, hindi muna naglalagay ng preliminaries after na yung chapter 1 to 3, but it's up to you, okay, kung saan mas easy for you ang writing. Okay? So, usually, we have the blank sheet. Kasi kapag kayo design to na, nagbabind tayo. So, kaya kailangan may blank sheet kayo. Pero dito, wala naman kayong ibabind. You just need to print, okay, your manuscript kasi bibigyan natin ng copy ang mga panel members. Okay? So, you need on the preliminaries to have the title page. So, usually ito yung front page. Okay? Si front page, makikita ninyo sa C attachment. I-open nyo dyan on the part ng ating approved research guideline, makikita ninyo yung samples for the title page. Siya kasi ay naka-trophy format. Okay? So, we also have approval sheet. Okay? Acknowledgement. Okay? If you want to recognize persons or anyone or in an organization who helps on your research. So, we also have dedication page. So, lalagyan nyo ng laman, yung preliminaries natin. And then, on the abstract part, so ito, you need to follow that it should be between 200 and 300 words. Okay? So, you need also to write the keywords. Okay? So, you need to list all your keywords kasi those are the words which help you to look for databases. Okay? And then, the table of contents. Okay? So, after, yung preliminaries, kita nyo naman sa structure. Okay, di ba? So, kung anong structure natin, okay, lalagyan nyo yan ng laman on the preliminaries part. Kita nyo sa structure, we have that preliminaries. Kung ano yung preliminaries, you need to put informations on those part ni preliminaries. Okay? So, ano naman yung main body? So, yung main body of your research proposal will be the part for each chapter. Diba? So ito lang yung nakalagay. Pero what we need to follow here will be the content, okay, of chapter 1 to 3 as seen on your research structure. Diba? So what is important here? Okay? So kailangan, okay, malagyan natin ng laman. Ano ba yung tinuro ko sa inyo last time when you write your background of the study? Di ba content yan ni chapter 1 hanggang dun sa importance of the study. Okay, so you need to apply what we discuss for each chapter, okay, when you do the content. Yung ilalaman ninyo for that structure ni chapter 1. Okay, even chapter 2, chapter 3, and chapter appendices, sorry. Dun sa ating sa tatandaan ninyo, pag chapter 1, wala pa yung figures and tables. Okay? Si chapter 2, ang merong figures and tables. Same as kay chapter 3. Bakit si chapter 3 may figures? Diba? You have your framework. Okay? So, saan naman yung table? Sa testing, nilalagay yon sa chapter 3. So, usually, ang nagkakaroon lang ng figures and tables naman ay sino? Si chapter 2, sa part ni conceptual literature. Kasi there, naglalagay tayo ng theories, principles, applications, standards, formulas, okay, guidelines na nakatulong sa inyo to make up okay, or complete your study. Na the reader, okay, will read first anong meron sa conceptual ninyo para they can really understand what is all about on your study. Yun yung nilalagay sa conceptual. Okay? So after that, syempre, we have that bibliography. So after ng chapter 3, okay, bago mag-appendices. So kailangan on your bibliography, it should be alphabetized, okay? And ang gagamitin ninyo dyan later is Harvard yung style. So kailangan dun pa lang sa background, naglalagay na kayo ng citation, okay? Kasi sa background magdi-discuss ka anong meron globally, anong meron sa Philippines hanggang makarating on your study. 'Di ba? Kasi of course, you need to give an overview on what is all about on your study or what is about on your study, okay? So that the reader can really understand anong meron na doon pa lang sa background pag binasa nila, alam na nila kung anong meron sa study mo kahit hindi basahin si 2 and 3. Okay? And even yung other parts of chapter 1. Okay? So, sa bibliography, kailangan gamitin ninyo yung Harvard style. Tapos, for citation, it should be also Harvard style. Okay? How about appendices? Si appendices, nilalagay natin siya after your bibliography. Okay? So, we put name appendix, okay, on that page. And then, you can use this one, halimbawa, okay, you have this, appendix, colon, and then title. Halimbawa, you have secondary data, okay, you have some standards na nagamit, you have those, halimbawa kayo ay nag-preliminary test, or you have some surveys questionnaire, doon natin nilalagay sa appendices. Okay? So, para at least hindi naman ganun humapal yung inyong chapter 1 to 3. Okay? So, dun yun nilalagay. Or, di ba, needed natin yung expected output. Di ba? Eh, si expected output, yan, may 3D design nung inyong project itself. So, dapat may dimensions, may materials, okay, and components. So, therefore, dito sa appendices na to, pwede mong mailagay paano ninyo na-determine na ganito yung size, na ganito yung materials. That's why you need to follow na meron kayong isang objective which is design requirements. Kasi kailangan you conducted design, computation, and analysis. Kasi tatanungin sa inyo, bakit ganyan yung itsura, bakit ganyan yung measurement. So you need, okay, to calculate, okay, kung ano yung design ninyo. Naintindihan ka, class? Hello? Naunawaan ninyo, class? Hindi basta yan, kaya yan ay research. You have prior understanding of what, okay, will be your topic. Okay? So, kaya ito, after ninyong matapos yung manuscript ninyo, try to propose it, okay, on your design 1. Para kung ma-approve or hindi, at least you know how to do the writing, and most especially, you know the way na mga i-consider natin when we have our design 1. No? So, yun yung ginagawa dyan. So, after you defended this one, after you revise based on the comments, pwede nyo siyang i-propose sa design 1, but it should be, it will be subject for approval. Okay? So, para lang at least we try, okay, to submit kung ano yung ginawa ninyo ng RM on design 1. Kung ma-approve man, okay, much better. Kung hindi man, what is important, kailangan ay maalam kayo to do the manuscript writing. Hindi kung kailan design 1 na, hindi nyo pa alam kung paano magsulat ng manuscript. Understood? Kasi lalo kayong tatagal on your 4th year na kung doon nyo pa lang yan malalaman. Naintindihan? Hello? Okay. So, for your referencing and citation style, so these are the guides. Okay? So, you can use Harvard style on your writing. Okay? So, citation and referencing. So, you can use Zotero. Okay? Or you can use it manually. Okay, so writing guidelines natin, of course, in a Microsoft Word, in Google Docs, it's okay. So just follow Arial 11 or Times New Roman 12. And then, okay, so kapag naman meron kayong text and figures, it should be readable. Avoid, okay, putting what? Screenshot. Hindi tayo i-screenshot ng makikita ninyong tables. So you can rewrite, okay, yung content, okay, sa figures pwede, pero be sure na siya ay readable. Okay? Or hindi siya yung nagiging pixelated na. Okay? Pag sa table ang ginagawa diyang strategy, pwede nyo siyang i-retype. Okay? Tapos, do not use what? Screenshot kasi lalabo. Okay, so what is important here on tables and figures? So, pag yan ay tables and figures, it should be what? In sequence, yung paglalagay natin dyan. Tapos, naglalagay tayo dyan ng ng table number and table name. Pag table number at table name, nasa taas yan ng table na ginawa ninyo. Okay? Ang font size niya, kaya makikita ninyo, shall not be smaller than 9. Okay? So text there, kasi pag kayo ay may tables and figures, you need to cite, present, and interpret tables and figures. Diba? So yan, kailangan justified both sides. Tapos kapag yan ay may mga indention, okay? So usually 5 yung spaces natin. Okay? So, when you have this, yan yung writing guidelines natin. So, we need to follow. Yan, sa spacing naman. So, kailangan yung general text, double space. Meaning, yan yung ilalaman mo for its structure. Dapat naka-double space. Single space lang siya kapag maglalagay tayo ng table, number, okay, which is in sequence kung ilan mang table and name. Tapos, diba, sa taas siya, tapos ilalagay mo yung table nyo mismo, single space lang yon. Okay? So, pag naman yan ay figure, siya ay nasa baba ng figure. Figure number and figure name. So, I hope you take down all of the information na sinasabi ko. So, or you can read, okay, the content of this writing guidelines. Sa paragraph indention naman, siya ay dapat 5 yung spaces ninyo. Okay, and it should be consistent for all those paragraphs na lalagyan ninyo ng indention. Okay? So, how about naman numbering? Paano naman tayo magna-number and margins? So, yung preliminary pages natin, yan naka-lowercase na Roman numerals. Pero, okay, the text and reference pages, including appendices, yan ay naka-Arabic numbers. Beginning with 1, okay, on the first page of the text, so do sa chapter 1, up to the last, up to the appendices. Nakuha? So, saan nilalagay yan? As you can see here, yan ay nasa upper right corner ng inyong manuscript. Okay? Kung makikita ninyo, hand corner, okay? 1/2 inch from the top, okay? And of course, nandun yan on the right side. Okay? So, every page, okay, is something na okay? So, kung makikita ninyo, hindi pwede na 10A, 10B, 10C. So, it should be continuous. Okay? So, you need to follow that. So, take note that the position of the page number should not be altered by horizontal or vertical placement kapag meron kayong table or figure. Okay? So, ibig sabihin na dun pa rin siya sa upper right corner kahit kayo maglalagay ng table or figures na naka-horizontal or vertical as is siya na dun sa upper right corner. Okay? So, for every page, so you need to make sure na, of course, you follow yung ating margins for both sides. Okay? And then for tables and figures, so yan. So, kailangan completely mailagay no table. Okay? And it should be above dun sa table ninyo yung number and name. And sequence and that is in sequence. Continuous lang siya. Figure 1, figure 2, figure 3. So, sunod-sunod lang yan kung saan man kayo mag-start ng table, number, and figure number. Nakuha niyo, class? Hello? Naintindihan? So read, okay, itong ating writing guidelines para at least you are aware of the way kung paano kayo mag-proceed on writing. And then yung ilalaman ninyo is something related dun sa mga na-discuss natin on what is needed. Okay, kapag maglalagay ng background of the study, dapat 2 to 3 pages, starting na magdi-discuss kayo globally, Philippines, and up to hanggang makarating on your study. Diba? Kung in progression siya. Okay, so yan. So, for preparation of your table, okay, so kailangan lang, you need to make sure na yung title niyan, okay, for the figure or table is something na nagde-define kung ano yung inilagay mong figure or table. Okay? So, ano pa? Okay? So yeah, dun sa placement, kung tayo may mga nilagay na figures or tables, it will reflect on your preliminaries. Dun sa ating list of tables, list of figures. Okay? So yan. So kapag naman ipiprint nyo na siya, okay? So you need to follow this. Okay? So yan ay black ink only. Okay? Tapos, kung ilan yung inyong nakalagay na panel members, kasi dun sa sheet natin ng RM proposal, dapat naglagay kayo sa sheet ng approved topics. Kasi pag nagpa-schedule kayo sa akin ng oral defense, dun ako nagsusulat sa sheet ng approved topics kung sino ang inyong panel members at kung kailan yung defense ninyo. Kasi of course, we will let the faculty knows na on that day and time, merong mag-represent ng oral. Nakuha? Class? So wala pa tayong binding. So nakalagay lang siya kasi part of next niyan is yung about yan. So but kapag kayo ay nag-thesis na, you should follow the following information. Kasi sa thesis nyo, magagawa kayo ng journal paper sa Design 2 and it should be submitted, okay? Gagawa kayo ng conference paper. So what is needed naman in RM? Itong submission of your Turnitin software. Before you have your oral presentation, let your manuscript, okay, be submitted on the library for Turnitin result. Okay, tatandaan na ang overall similarity index natin shall not exceed 30 and for your references, it should not be more than 5%. Nakuha niyo, class? Hello? Naintindihan? Okay, so yung hard copy naman, so like what I said, so ito, okay, just have a copy, okay, which is needed on your oral presentation. Okay, itong hard copy submission nito kapag ibabahin mo na yan, pag kayo ay 4th year na. Okay, so yan, okay, pag kayo nag-thesis din, you need also to follow these writing guidelines. Understood? Hello. So sa RM, ang need lang natin is to be printed yung inyong manuscript at kung ilan yung panel members ninyo, yun yung copy ng inyong manuscript. Understood? Ng inyong research proposal. Understood, class? Hello. Any questions or clarifications? So, kailangan you need to make sure na makomplete niyo yung inyong research proposal paper for oral presentations. Okay? So, kailangan on week 14, okay, tapos na yan. Okay? Ang week 13, ipapasubmit ko yung capsule proposal, which is activity 3. Week 14, yung submission ng activity 4. Okay, yun yung inyong initial na research proposal paper to be submitted, okay, for oral presentations. Understood? Hello? Naintindihan ka? Any questions or clarifications? Nakuha niyo, class? Hello? Naintindihan? Okay, so I will also post those announcements with respect to that para each of you will aware on the deadlines. Okay? So, is it clear? Hello? Clear ba sa inyo yung gagawin?
Yes,
Okay. So now, Okay, kung clear, go with your group members. So, isend ninyo dun sa group natin yung screenshot wherein you start writing your research proposal. Okay, so unahin nyo munang i-put yung structure. Look at on Appendix H. Okay, and from there, input muna. Ano bang need natin? Lagyan ng laman. Nakuha, class? So, kailangan every time na meron tayong klase, each of your group will present your output. Nakuha nyo? Class? Okay, so yan
Okay,
every class natin gagawin ninyo na kailangan meron kayo nagawa for each chapter para ma-check natin yung inyong ginawa. I will also post a consultation time para at least kung meron kayong scratch paper and you have time, pwede natin i-check yung inyong mga ginawa. Okay, so pwede nyo naman siyang i-print sa scratch paper, okay, na short, para lang at least madali kayong makapag-proceed into writing and alam nyo na agad kung ano yung mga need ninyong i-correct dun sa inyong mga ginawa. Kasi kailangan by week 14, yan ay tapos na. Nakuha nyo? So, kasi week 15 to 17 yung ating oral presentations. Okay? So, syempre, kung ang pinaka-worst case dyan, okay, kapag hindi kayo nakapag-oral, hindi kayo nakapag-submit ng inyong research paper na yan, so your final grade can be INC, okay? Or kung halimbawang each of you, wala pa ding activity, so you can have a grade of 5. Diba? So, pero once completed naman lahat ng assessment ninyo, so lahat ng scores nyo for that assessment will be computed and would be uploaded, okay? So, at the end of the semester. Kasi hanggang week 18 lang kayo and after that na, okay, nung week na yon ay submission ng grades namin. Kaya kailangan submit kayo ng requirements hanggang week 18. Nakuha, class? Hello? Naintindihan? Okay, so I will stop this one. Okay? So go with your group members. Try to talk with your group members. Okay? So of course, saan nyo ilalagay yung structure. Okay? And of course, the way on how you will do the writing. So, nandun naman yung sa writing guidelines. So, yung ilalaman nyo naman, okay, for each chapter is the one na na-discuss natin on our what? On our discussions for each chapter. Kailangan ma-follow ninyo. Understood? Hello. So, go now with your group members. So, try to make, okay, first yung structure. Yes, Andre.
Ma'am, good morning po. Concern po ma'am about po dun sa
Saan?
activity to po, critical review. I forgot to turn in my G-class po kasi ma'am.
Ay di i-return mo na lang.
Ma'am, I can't mark
Dun
as
sa
done po.
comment, makikita naman yun.
Okay po ma'am, sige po. Thank you po.
Okay.
Thank you
So,
po.
sino pa dito yung walang? Sige, some of you can go with your group members and then paki-stay nung mga wala pang topic. Sino yung wala pang topic? Anong group? Kasi dapat naglalagay kayo dito sa ating approved research topic na sheet. So, sa O6, nandito ba yung mga wala pang topic? Oh, iisa pa nakakapaglagay sa inyo. Be sure na mapil-upan ninyo aring approved research topic, ha? Okay. Yes, John Rick.
Kami po ma'am, isa po kami sa mga group na wala pa rin pong research topic.
Okay. So, anong tingnan natin? Nag-edit na ba kayo?
Yes po ma'am. Bale po yung...
Group ano kayo? Para ma-check natin.
Group to po ma'am. Bale po, though yung activity to po ma'am, gumawa din po kami ng critical review paper para kung sakali pong yun
Yes,
po yung...
yes.
pinaka-feasible na ma-approve ay yun po. Yun pong ginawa po namin critical review paper. Yun po yung sa tingin po namin ay yung mas kaya po namin adopt. Saka po
Alin
yung
din
mas,
Alin
yung,
din
yung aquavoltaics po, ma'am.
Aqua?
Yung aquavoltaics po, ma'am.
Ay, sige. Go na ito.
Okay
Wala
na po, ma'am.
din
Yung ano po, ma'am, topic 1 po.
Microclimate analysis.
Opo, yun po, ma'am.
RI about. So, babaguhin nyo lang yung title ninyo. Is
Yes
it
po, ma'am.
design, simulation, and analysis? Kasi pag sinabi nating microclimate analysis, so it is in general of shaded sugarcane. So, write kung saan yan, anong gagawin ninyo dyan to make it clear. Okay?
Apo,
Kaya
ma'am.
like what I said to you, pag may approved topic, ilagay ninyo din sa sheet ng approved topics. Kasi yan, chineche ko din. Binabago ko ang title. Pero of course, you need first to put kung ano yung title ninyo, and then kung meron akong makita na need i-change, ako na yung naglalagay ng correct na topic ninyo.
Okay po, ma'am. Thank you po.
Intindihan? Kaya lang kayo, since your group, okay, have the topic, make it sure na tama yung mailagay nyo munang title dito. Okay? So yes, yung inyo Julius. So okay na yung sa inyo John Rick, ayusin nyo yung lang yung
Sige po,
title.
ma'am. Thank you po.
At saka yung specific problem dapat ma-address and ano yung output, saan gagamitin.
Bali
yes,
po, ma'am, yung sa
yung-
mga hindi po nakapag-turn in, ma'am, may ano po. I-attach na lang po yung
Oo,
copy
oo,
ng
oo.
aming critical. Thank you, ma'am.
Makikita ko naman yun.
Okay po, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, yung inyo Julius.
Ma'am, sa amin din po, wala pa pong approve.
Anong
Pero
inyo?
yung mas ano po namin, mas
Group ano kayo?
group 7 po.
Wait lang ha, titingnan natin. Yung other groups, kailangan mag-fill up kayo din sa approved research topics. Kasi aring sheet na are ang lalagyan ko ng date ng inyong oral presentation at kung sinong panels ninyo. Group 7. Wait lang. Okay. Na-address nyo ba yung sinabi ko last time?
Yes po.
Ano nang
na
inyong
po.
nagawa? Alin
Ang
din
yung ano po, mas pinili po namin yung nasa akin po, yung develop and feasible automation solar
Eration.
Opo.
Eration. Sa rice fish.
Yes po.
Sa lipa. So, remove
Yes
the
po.
feasibility. Ang ilagay mo lang din ni automated solar-powered aeration system for smallholder rice fish farmers in Barangay Marawi, Lipa City. So, yun yung inyong magiging title. Okay? Remove development and feasibility. Okay? So, kaya lang, you need to check how your solar system, energy system will be designed and how it is differ from other aeration system. Kung binasa ninyo, meron tayong mga thesis related on this sa aeration system. Okay? So, kailangan lalabas na yung inyo, mas advanced na yung gagawin ninyo. Kasi bakit? Makikita yan class sa RRL. 'Di ba? I-discuss nyo sa RRL, dapat pala local ninyo ay 15, okay? Ang foreign ninyo ay 15 din. Okay? Ang gagamitin ninyo ay 21 to 2026 na study. Pag in the event na kulang si local, i-add ninyo si foreign. Dapat naka 30 kayong related literature na i-discuss nyo anong ginawa, okay, for each study using Harvard style. Tapos sa synthesis, dapat lumabas doon na mas advanced na yung study ninyo. Kasi sa synthesis, i-discuss ninyo yung alin? Yung differences and similarities from the previous study to your present study. Nakuha, class? Hello? Naintindihan ka? So, usually, something gagamit ninyo dyan, yung mga nagawa nyo on the critical review paper. Okay? So, yun yung purpose na yun, why we have that critical review. So, yun na yung inyo, Julius, pakilagay na lang din sa approve. Okay? So, sino pa ang walang topic? Class? Yes, Juan Miguel.
May topic naman po. Ang concern ko lang po ngayon about po sa attendance kanina. Naka-in po ako ng 7:07 a.m. po.
Okay, sige. So, kaya kailangan you need to attend the class regularly para each of you wala kayong mamimiss na discussion. Kasi lahat ay sinasabi natin during our classes. Okay? So, okay na. Lahat ay may topic na. Kayo galang dalawa. Hello? Tama, kayo nga lang, Roweka, ano? Okay?
Ang alam ko po, meron pa po yatang isa.
O, bakit
Last
hindi
group po yata.
nagpapacheck?
Ang alam
Lagi
ko po
ako
wala pa.
nagtatanong kung sino.
Pinapabago niyo yata po yun.
O, nasaan na yung group na yun? Yes, Kurt.
Ma'am,